Yeah.
And my mom says, I don't think Dad's coming home tonight. It was around 11 or so when he finally made it back.
Did he drive back across the island or did he walk?
Yeah, he was in Mokulea hunting.
Yeah. Did he have a car?
Yeah.
He drove back across.
They had a hard time getting through.
Yeah.
There was only one highway back then, right?
I don't
I know the Leaky Leaky was there. But the Polly was there. I don't
Yeah,
know
Polly.
if the Leaky Leaky was.
You got mad all
But
these
the
people
Polly-
trying to
know.
fight.
Not, but
Probably
it
not.
was.
I think
But
it
that
was
would
the
have,
Polly.
to get to Mokulea, they wouldn't have even got on the
No.
Polly.
No, they
It's
would
a
have come
straight shot
across
where
by,
H1
by
Pearl Harbor.
Dillingham
Yeah,
area,
Dillingham.
yeah, around
Yeah,
that.
that's-
So he would have had to go
I
past
imagine
Pearl
one
Harbor.
road in, one road out from where he was.
Yeah.
I guess he would have had to.
It's crazy.
But it was really late at
Long
night before
Yeah.
he got home.
That's a long trip in 1945.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a long trip now, but
Was
still.
Oh, it was horrible.
So then, after the bombing, how long before all the military activity was? I know they was building all those guns, like Diamond Head. They put the gun up there. They put the guns at Pearl Harbor,
Yeah,
They put the guns at Kaneohe.
Punch Bowl also.
Punch Bowl. How long after the bombing did all that start?
I have no idea.
It was pretty quick though, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
They started putting those big guns.
We were completely under martial law from the bombing from
Wow.
the 7th on.
So at dark you had to be in the house.
Yes,
You couldn't be
yes,
out on
it
the street.
was, we couldn't go out after sunset.
Right.
And they had block wardens, and if you had your lights on, turn that damn light off or we'll shoot it out.
They-
And they meant it.
yeah.
Well, they used the 14-inch guns off the Oklahoma at K-Bay, didn't they?
No, the ones up in the, behind the impact area,
The coastal gun
the
there.
coastal guns were 16-inch guns. They sent them in from California and they were off of a ship, but it wasn't the Oklahoma. They tried to salvage some of the guns off of the local
Out of the
ships
harbor.
that sunk.
Yeah.
The Oklahoma sunk there, though, in Pearl Harbor. The Oklahoma sank in the Pearl Harbor.
It did.
Yeah.
They tried to salvage some of those guns, but they couldn't get them because it was so unstable in there where
Yeah.
the ships were at. They couldn't even get cranes close because it was sinking the barges. And, some of the ships they fixed. A lot of the ships they fixed. I think, what was it, 11 that stayed sunk? But most of them got,
Yeah, the only thing they could do is get them out of the main channel. Pull them
Right.
up out of the main channel.
every time I go to Pearl Harbor, I learn something else about that attack. That one guy, that one ship that he ran aground with, that saved a lot of lives because the way that ship was positioned, it was gonna block the channel. They couldn't get in or out there.
Gramps, was it your dad or was it grandpa that was outside smoking? And they got yelled at for being outside smoking. So it was somebody who was like lights out or something like that.
Grandpa was only 9. He better not have been smoking.
Oh, then it
And
must have been
even
your
light
dad.
a cigarette after dark.
Okay, just kidding.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
So after all of that started or settled down and you went back to school, what about you walking up Kilauea?
I didn't go to school there. I went to Liho, which was on 7th Avenue.
No, but later when you went to Kaneohe.
You had to walk up there.
Kilauea Hill.
Yeah,
Both ways.
straight up Kilauea.
Both
Down
ways?
the hill and back up.
You pass the Kilauea house.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what about the girls that you used to walk with?
Oh, I used to tell them, someday I'm going to own that house. And they'd say, in your dreams, Cam, in your dreams. Guess what? I own the house today.
When did you meet Bud?
Bud? After that?
I met Bud in, I'm looking at you, 1951, I guess.
51. How old were you? 18?
Around 17 or 18.
17.
Around-
You got married on your 19th birthday,
Yes, I
right?
did.
So
How old
that
were you when you got married?
19.
I can't hear her mumbles over here.
So tomorrow would have been 65 years.
65. Wow.
Gee.
Wow.
Yeah, she put up with Bud Chai for 60 years. Man.
Oh, come on. Wasn't that bad?
Remember they used to take
Besides,
us
he
in and pick us
spoiled
when we go
Heather.
see.
That was his
We
baby.
go to California.
This is true.
Greg Connors would barely give us enough money to eat on. Remember that? He'd send us
We used to
TAD
have to go to happy hour and buy
to get chicken wings
buy a
for 5
beer.
cents a piece.
and then eat all the food because we
Didn't have enough.
Shekels would not give us enough money
Or-
to survive on the roof.
Or we'd go to their house
Yep.
and
She
they'd feed
feeds
us.
you.
Oh, Bud and her would put out a spread. They live there on Fusop. And they would invite us over for dinner and they would put out a spread. They had the table lined up this way. It's through 2 rooms, wasn't it?
It was a pool table.
Pool table and the dining room table, and it had so much food on it. I've never seen that much food in it. Because we'd already been on the road for a month and a half. We're starving. I mean, he starved us to death. And, well, we would go to Las Vegas and lose all of our money.
Ah, so the truth comes out.
Yeah, but we'd be pretty much broke at that point and been on the road for a long time, and man, they feed us so good. He'd always put this big piece of beef out, this big, what was it?
Hotel
Hotel
round.
round.
Hotel round, this big round, man, that thing cooked to perfection.
Okay, but I
Eat
need, I
and
need
make
to know
yourself
how you
sick.
met Grandpa.
Stop.
How did you meet Grandpa? I've never heard the story.
I don't know. I don't remember. He says that he was at his mother's house cooking and I was there. I don't think that's how it happened.
I thought it was at the beach.
Sounds more like it would be.
That's the story
That's what
I've
I thought it
heard.
was at
Down by Hawaii Kai.
Right,
Yeah.
Hawaii Kai, down by the pier, on the north end of Waikiki Beach, right?
No, Hawaii Kai.
Oh.
Cocoa Head.
Cocoa
Yeah.
Head.
I love that. Waikiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you went down there with Auntie Nana.
Yeah. I used to live with them.
Yeah. But you went down there to meet, wasn't it?
Bud's brother.
No, I didn't.
Mm.
I met him there at the beach, one beach, because his mother was out. We used to go go to the beach in the evenings, on the weekends, and have dinner. And he didn't live with her. He lived, on Kilauea Avenue with his grandmother. And seems like she was always. She didn't have the kind of food he wanted to eat. So he would go where the food was.
She cooked healthy and he didn't like that.
His grandmother? Oh, no.
No,
No.
She spoiled him rotten.
did
She raised
you?
him.
I know.
Is that why I got spoiled rotten?
Your grandpa spoiled you, right?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Is that why I got spoiled rotten? Because he got spoiled rotten?
So you can't say nothing to me with this one. You just had this coming.
As long as he has a
Hey, you
jacket on when he
didn't have
I
goes
this
wasn't
going.
the one that
Here.
Well,
spoiled
I
your
feed-
grandpa.
well, I
did.
As
feed-
long as he has a jacket on when he goes outside, I don't care.
He's almost 3. That boy's so tough right
And
now.
it's 40 degrees outside.
He's tough. There's no pine nut.
No, sir.
Them tough in the pine nut.
Yeah, feed him some coffee and some chocolate and take him outside in a t-shirt and
Don't
he's
be
happy.
silly. I'm tough in the pine nut.
Alright, so you met Grandpa at the beach.
One at a time,
Huh?
pine
You
nut.
met Grandpa at the beach.
I don't remember.
Was he in the Marines when you met him? He was?
Yes.
Did he have his uniform on?
Of course not.
No.
Not if he could help it. I mean, he was a Marine Corps private at the time. He didn't want
Right,
anyone to know
right,
what his rank was.
How many people, we figured it up, how many were, was Marines never went to boot camp? There was like,
But Chai was one
I
of
know,
them.
It was less than 200.
less than 200
I think
Marines
so.
That never went to,
never went to boot camp.
went straight to fighting?
Yep,
Bud was
they
one
gave
of
them an option
Yeah.
of going to, I believe it was Korea, right?
Yeah.
Either Korea or boot camp.
them.
And this I just
He said,
found
"I was
out.
going to Korea."
He landed in North Korea
Yeah,
when he got there.
Once on harbor.
yeah.
I didn't realize, but at that point, it was not north and south. It was just one,
They hadn't
yeah.
divided it on the 38th parallel yet.
So, where are all the different places you've lived?
Every place but Hawaii. We never got stationed there.
So you grew up there.
Well, good.
From there, you came to Virginia, right?
Yes. I didn't like Virginia.
I know you lived in Detroit, or
We lived in
Denver.
Fredericksburg.
Denver, right?
Oh yeah, we were stationed there, but was on I&I duty.
In Denver, Colorado.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved Colorado. The Mile High City.
Yeah.
Yuck. Can't stand flying in and out of there.
Where was it that they messed up your guys' pay?
Every place.
It sounds about right for the Marines.
But you had to go fish for your dinner.
Oh, that was in Denver. It's a good thing we lived near City Park, and they had trout. You know, they planted there. We'd go
catch
fish for
trout
our
for
dinner.
fish.
Yeah, because he didn't get paid.
Wow.
He was paid out of Great Lakes,
Right?
and they screwed up his pay every time.
We used to get paid cash then.
I don't remember.
Remember that? We used to have to go in front of the pay officer
Paymaster.
and paymaster, and if your uniform wasn't perfect, you wasn't getting paid.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You go up and
They'd
lock
have
your
your
body in
ID
front of a
card.
little table, and they'd count you, they'd have your name on a piece of paper with how much. I think, my first pay was $246, something like that.
When'd you come in?
77?
I remember my first $74.
Yeah, no, it was $74.
Is your pay correct? Sir, my pay is correct. And you pick it up, and there's the first sergeant. It's the next one standing in line
Yep.
for, what the heck is it? Navy.
Navy relief. Navy relief.
Take
Yep.
a couple of dollars for Navy relief, go
And
to
then
PX
there's
and get booted.
somebody else, one a little bit more. By
Yep.
the time you left,
You
you
didn't
had
have no money.
$50 left in your hand for
Yep.
2 weeks.
Yep,
God.
that was sick.
But Mom didn't eat trout for a very long time.
Oh, gosh, that's all we had. We had to go fish for our dinner. Thank God for City Lake.
And that was with Joe pay.
I'm trying to
'Cause I was
remember,
an Anglican
because
at that
I was at Marine Barracks after school, of course, my first duty station was Marine Barracks Guam. And they gave us a little bit of extra money for some reason in Guam. I can't remember what it was, but it was, I think my first 2-week
Well,
pay.
you were getting overseas pay or something like that, weren't you?
Yeah, overseas. But it was a
That was
ridiculously,
probably all $12.
yeah, ridiculously small amount of money.
Hey. I am.
Well, when you came to Virginia, were you
Yes.
at
How
Quantico?
much? $1,200?
we
I
lived
didn't
in
make that much as a CW3.
Y'all lived in Fredericksburg?
Yeah.
What did we make?
We were
As
in
a
a lot of
W3, I
houses.
think our pay was 3,000
Really?
something.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
'cause
He
was
never
just
answers
going
it
to
for me either.
school.
It never rings.
That's not equal.
Yeah,
to the
it's
sergeant.
And I
stupid.
still have all my old LESs.
Do you?
I didn't realize that.
Oh no, is everything okay?
Very first one I
So
got.
you saw Fredericksburg was a lot
You
different
can't
when you first got here.
Okay, we're having, my mom's talking about growing up and stuff. We're doing her birthday party right now.
2,000?
I mean, the women were terrible.
Can I have
They were
him
very nice.
call you?
We'd go in the stores and
Okay.
But I stopped my survival.
But
benefit,
everything's okay.
And I thought that was a lot of money. Didn't
no,
That had to hurt your feelings.
What are you doing?
it? It's
Okay,
not a lot.
okay.
Didn't?
I figured
Okay, dear, I
it'll
will.
hurt someday.
Love you too.
But I
Bye.
never wanted to come back here.
Look where you ended up.
I know. But it's different. It's changed so much.
I would hope
They're
so.
fixing to
It
change,
has.
I would hope so.
But I mean, these were the days when they had,
Delta Dental.
call them
and
potbelly
Vision
stoves
Care
for heaters.
Mm-hmm.
changes.
All
This,
that
this,
in the
this.
housing
Oh,
and
wow.
in the stores in town.
Yeah.
and
Is it
downtown
November?
Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
Changes?
Like pot
It-
belly
What,
stuff.
what kind of
Yes,
vision
and
care?
wooden
It's the
floors
end of
and
the
things
year.
like that.
It changes, but
It's
the
so
open
modern
enrollment is
now.
this starting in
Oh,
November, I
wow.
believe.
Yeah,
It
Can we
seems
get
so.
glasses
That had
for
to
it then?
probably
Yeah.
feel so cold. You coming from Hawaii.
But you have to pay for it.
Oh no, I was
okay,
already.
you end up paying
I had
for it.
been.
Yeah.
Oh, do
We
you?
were living in Pendleton at the
Yeah, them
time.
things are
When we
pretty.
got transferred here to Quantico, and it was a little different. I mean,
Y'all live right there at Courthouse and one.
Sunnyside Apartments, Route 1.
Sunnyside Apartments was the first apartment we lived on a Highway 1.
Because I remember you telling me the story of the house that was up on the hill.
Nasty, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
a
you nasty, right? What do you want?
tavern called White's Tavern. It was an all black
Stop it, sweet, please.
area right above us. And they would be terrible. They would get drunk at night and fight, and you'd hear the gunfire. Oh, it scared the daylights out of me.
Good old Murray.
What in the
But
world
they
is
were
that?
wild in them days. I mean, that was the Wild West.
Bottom?
So when you were in Denver, is that when you had Julie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was born in Denver,
Julie came from Mile High City, huh?
the Mile
Yeah.
High City.
That explains a lot.
I love Denver.
So between Denver, you had Buddy in Alameda. So there's 2 years difference there. What'd you do between, did you go from Denver to San Francisco area?
No, we went back to Pendleton and then to San Francisco, to Alameda.
Well, somehow Bud was working at San Diego and y'all were living in Pendleton. He told me that story. And he was having to drive all the way down to San Diego or the other way around. I'm not sure.
We lived at Pendleton
And
in
he was having to
Oceanside.
work in San Diego.
Mhm.
That's just nasty. And so he was having to commute back and forth because he was an armor down at the recruit depot.
Yeah,
And they
and
wouldn't
then
move him up to.
No, he wasn't at the recruit depot as an armor. That was at Edson. What was the name of that range? Elliott.
Elliot, right? No, Elliot was at
No,
Quantico.
Elliot,
Satu.
Elliot was at La Jolla,
Yeah, that's the one he was at.
and they shut it down when they built Edson up at Camp Pendleton.
Yeah, so
Elliot was right outside of San Diego by La Jolla.
Somehow he was having to drive all the way to San Diego. every
that's
day.
where he was at. Yeah, it was Elliott. Because that was
Can't
where
tell
you
you.
shot. That's where you shot the match. That it was our first quote date.
Yeah.
You were late for your date? Well, that was a good start.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's when he was down there. Then I guess when it closed, well, it didn't. I guess his section of it closed because then he went up to Edson Range and worked at Edson. And the first shot was not the general.
Red
Yeah, it was
shot
Uncle
it.
Red that shot it.
Why didn't the general shoot?
He wasn't around.
Oh.
No, he
Marines
was
will be Marines.
Joey.
He was a
I mean,
major.
you gotta meet you should have met him.
Did he hit a center shot?
Who cares?
It came up center, didn't it?
I don't think it was official. We'll say that. He was crazy.
Crazy redhead.
Yep.
I had it radioed up. Wow, that was a mess. No impact, no idea.
I marked the CG of Quantico, remember that? When I marked him that miss up in the corner of the target and Greg Connors, I heard him scream all the way from the 200-yard line. He sent me the pits and said, I don't care what he shoots, said, "But you better mark him the center X." And I said, you get what you shoot. He sent me to the pits anyway, and general shot, and it was a miss just off the right corner of the scoring ring. I spotted it and run it. I heard Greg Connors scream all the way from the 200-yard line. Man, that's not going to be pretty. It wasn't either.
So after you left San Francisco, you had Buddy. Where'd you guys go?
Where did I have who?
You had Buddy up in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, where'd you leave? Where'd you go to?
San Francisco. Dad went overseas, I think. And then when
He went to Vietnam.
No, Wood to Okinawa.
Okinawa.
But Buddy was born in 57.
Seven.
I was after Okinawa baby. I was 61. So we're talking, he came back in 60. So between, where were you between 57 and 60?
Kendall.
You went back there? I don't know. I'm
Sure. Hey, that's so long ago.
okay. Talk about your cruise on the ship.
What ship? I went back to Hawaii on a cruise ship.
Was it a cruise ship or was it a cargo ship? That
No, it was the SS Matsonia.
Maxonia.
Matson Lines.
Wow.
We traveled
Living the big
in
life.
luxury. Oh, I tell ya.
Living the big
Tell them how
life.
Dad finagled it.
Yeah, he did. And we weren't down below deck. We were on top.
Oh, wow.
Ew.
But that,
They fed you good on that ship, didn't they?
oh, I mean, we had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He was, I can't believe he got seasick on that boat. I went to every dinner.
Was he seasick
every
or did he
breakfast,
drink
every-
too much? Or
He-
both?
Both.
Right.
But he just didn't have.
How many
enjoy
days
himself.
was it to cruise from San Francisco to
From San Francisco to Honolulu.
5
4
days?
and a half days.
4.5 days.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
I bet.
So do you remember the story on how he got you guys that cruise?
The captain got it for us.
Mm-hmm.
I forget his name. His first name was Jack. That's all I know.
Sparrow? Nothing.
Okay.
But I don't know how Dad finagled it. We got on.
Wasn't it something they figured out what it would cost you airplane wise? And
Would have been cheaper if they flew us, but
Was it?
Dad
Oh.
wanted a ship.
Go
He
on a
wanted to
ship.
go back on a luxury liner. And by golly, we got a luxury liner ship. Matsonia. Well, we were on the Matsonia.
and Julie and Buddy were with you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And our steward was so nice. He would babysit for us
Really?
every night. Yeah.
Let y'all go out at night.
We were upstairs having dinner and dancing and all that good stuff for 4.5 days.
Wow.
It was beautiful.
He's crying.
And he took care of Julie. Poor thing.
Oh, she wasn't that bad then.
No, she
Then-
was
Nasty afterwards.
Oh,
Julie never had a smile on her face.
Oh no.
Julie didn't smile when she was a kid.
No.
No.
No, she wasn't.
Joey, let go. Let go, Joey.
She had a